Welcome back to New England Living. I'm Rachel Holt. Up next, a special performance from nationally acclaimed singer-songwriter Mark Arelli. As a musician, what is it like performing here in the concert hall at Groton Hill?
This space is a gem, right? And anytime you perform music live, there's what you're putting out in the instrument and your voice and stuff, but it also interacts with the space that you're in, and it can create this kind of added dimension of magic, and this place has that in spades.
This venue opened in 2022, so I'm assuming as a musician, you really get to feel the modern acoustics that are here and all the technology.
Yeah, I mean, it's pristine in the best sense of the word, right? Everything you intend to put into the space sonically, you hear back and you hear amplified in really musical and cool ways. The reverb in here is just very natural, and anytime you do a song with like a big dramatic stop, that feels great. It feels like an arena. At the same time, there's like a kind of serenity and a stillness to the room. You can actually do very quiet, small performances here, and it still feels very intimate.
As a local musician, how does it feel to have this outlet here in Groton and be able to share your talents with the community?
This is a really, really wonderful asset for the regional and local music community, especially at a time when a lot of venues are closing. The staff here and the programming staff are really good about supporting and growing local musicians from smaller stages, smaller capacity rooms, up to the big stage. I love sitting out in the audience just as much as I like being on stage. It's dramatic, the lighting, and also human scaled at the same time. It never feels overwhelming. It's just always kind of intimate and beautiful.
Describe yourself as an artist.
Well, you know, aside from any genre designation, I think of myself as a New England artist. I'm from here. I had a chance to leave. I thought about it several times, and I decided that I kind of wanted to stay here and write and sing about the things I know. So I'm very proudly centered and based in New England, and that doesn't mean I don't sing country music or other kinds of things that are associated maybe more commonly with other regions of the country, but the voice and the stories that I'm kind of giving voice to originate here in New England.
Walk beside me in the morning. Walk beside me in the failing light. Shoulder to shoulder, growing older. Walk beside me for the rest of my life. Hand me down my hickory staff. Put a little bourbon in that old tin flask. Boots are waiting on the porch out back. Take my hand as we head down the path. Walk beside me in the morning. Walk beside me in the failing light. Shoulder to shoulder, growing older. Walk beside me for the rest of my life. No need for words, you've already heard them all. Just listen to the rhythm of our steps as they fall. Same old trail, but the seasons change. No two journeys are ever the same. Beside me in the morning. Walk beside me in the failing light. Shoulder to shoulder, beside me for the rest of my life. Walk beside me for the rest of my life.
This is a place not only for musicians like yourself to own your craft, but also for new musicians to come and really learn a new skill.
Yeah, I'm really invested in kind of helping to grow the next generation of artists and to keep this art form going. You know, I quit every music class and every music lesson that I took as a kid. And I think if I had taken lessons here, who knows, I probably would have stuck with it.
This classroom feels a little different, right?
Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool place to go to school.
Yeah.